Good morning, Facebook. How are all my friends today? It's Thursday. We're getting close to TGIF, but we're over hump day. It's all good. Hey, I just wanted to take a little bit of your time today to talk about some of the things that are happening here at BARRCODE Branding, and also to share some brand and business strategy tips with you that you might be able to fold into your business strategy. So a lot of people have asked me about this new course that we've launched, our edX educational series, our Business Foundation Masterclass, and some people have asked why a branding agency would launch a business course. Well, here at BARRCODE Branding, we believe that true business success hinges on your ability to tie together your brand and business development. That without a solid business foundation, you really can't develop and evolve a brand. So that being said, we've been working tirelessly for the last couple of years to develop this amazing business foundation course. And my business partner, Sarah Davenport, and I, yes, total perfectionists. So we didn't really want to roll it out until it was ready. So it's ready. Take a look if you can. But what I'm here today to share with you is maybe just a little bit of information about how to evolve your business foundation, right? How to evolve your business foundation. And the very first lesson in our Business Foundation Masterclass is this: you must be clear on your core brand values, right? You must be clear on your core brand values. So what are core brand values? Well, core brand values are actionable, okay? They have a tangible to do. Okay, so core brand values are 1, actionable, and 2, core brand values are enduring, right? They are timeless. They are your values. They last forever, right? Timeless. Core brand values are fundamental, right? So they are true to form. They are unwavering. Core brand values are fundamental. And core brand values are intrinsic. They come from the leaders inside the company, so nobody can tell you what your core brand values are. It's critical that you understand your core brand values. They come from inside of the leaders of the company. So it's important to understand why you need core brand values. You have to have them for so many reasons. Oh, BARRCODE Branding is here, go figure, because we are BARRCODE Branding and BARRCODE Branding is here. So I'm going to assume in the chat, well, that's Sarah. What's up, Sarah? Thanks for joining. So Sarah, if you don't mind, why don't you post the link to our educational series landing page. So if anybody wants to take a look, maybe they're working on their core brand values. Maybe they're working on their mission and vision statements, which, just so you know, are different. Your mission and vision statements are different, but we'll cover that on a different Facebook Live. Today, we're just talking about core brand values because that's where it all starts. And oftentimes, small businesses, startups, even businesses that are established and are growing come to us for branding. And when they come to us, we ask them these very important and sometimes difficult questions. What are your core brand values? What is your mission statement? What is your vision statement? Describe your programs, products, and services. Tell us exactly who your target market is. Who are you speaking to? Do you know who your competition is, for example? We ask these very telling questions. And what we found is that oftentimes business owners, even businesses that have been in business for years, because maybe they stumbled into this business or maybe it took off really quickly and they never had time to go back and revisit their foundation, their business foundation, which is, you know, the root of everything that you can do to succeed hinges on that foundation. So oftentimes we would be getting ready to do branding, we'd ask these important questions and the business owner had no idea how to answer these questions. So we would end up spending endless hours talking to them and working these issues out, and oftentimes their business model would change as a result. Their message to the world would change. Right? And then they would start experiencing growth. They didn't understand why they were stuck, and then they realized they didn't do the foundational work up front. So yeah, we helped them with that. And then in the background, we were writing little notes, and we were taking note of what people needed to learn, right? Where were they stuck? What were they having difficulty with? And how could we help them? And that's really how the Business Foundation course came to be. Next thing you know, people were calling us and asking us questions about their own business foundation, their own programs, products, and services, you know, business strategy related questions. And we thought, oh gosh, that should be a workbook. How can we create content? People would come to us and say, how can we create branded content? We were like, oh my gosh, that's a workbook. We created the Activate Your Brand Action Workbook. You'll see it on the educational page if you decide to take a look at it. But you know, other questions like, okay, I can't afford branding right now. My sales are down. I'm not making the sales I need to make. I'm not getting my word out. People aren't recognizing me. I don't have visibility. How do I make money at this? Because if I made money, I could afford branding, which I desperately need. And we were like, oh, that's a workbook. So we created the workbook, Jumpstart Your Cash Flow, right? Because these are the things that our clients, our real life clients were struggling with. And so we decided that based on this, we could help our clients, the ones that came to us for branding, with all of this foundational work. Because again, we believe that to succeed in business, the savvy business owner knows that you can't separate your business foundation from your branding. They are one in the same, right? And you can't afford to run around town without branding, because every successful business is well branded. So I just wanted to spend a little time with you today to kind of explain why we jumped in and created this very important business foundation masterclass, and then why we created our Start Fast series. Our Start Fast series is a series of workbooks, right? Like I mentioned, the Activate Your Brand Action Series, the Build Your Brand is another workbook, the Jumpstart Your Cash Flow. There's really a lot of good stuff in there, and they're substantial. It's a PDF basically, but it's interactive, and it invites you into the Barcode Branding Inner Circle community, which is super fun. And then we created our mini series, because sometimes you need answers and you need them fast and you don't have time to go through the whole class. You need a name for your business. So we created the name storming mini series, right? We created the target audience persona mini series, the market research. How do you even know what to sell if you don't know what your market wants, right? So we created quite a few of these little workbooks. Yes, we created them for you. We created them for the business community, small business owners that are trying to get out there and be visible and popular and profitable. But there's another reason. The other reason we created this series is because we went through it ourselves. These were the parts and pieces we struggled with. These are the parts and pieces we needed to hash out. And as a result, we ended up with a system. And again, well, I mean, if those of you that know me know that I spent 17 years as a college professor, right? And that I come to the table with a master's degree in design and branding. Well, I also have a minor in small business management, which is kind of fun. And it's really, it's a blast to tie it all together. I love what I do. And then there's Sarah. Yes, she completes me. Sarah and I are, inseparable, just like business and branding, right? And Sarah, too, is a teacher. She homeschooled her children. She is an amazing business strategist. And so when we came together to hash out all these parts and pieces in order to make BARRCODE Branding successful, we realized we could help others as well. So that's what we do. Not only are we a full service design agency, but we offer business and brand strategy. So, okay, back to core brand values, and then I will let you go to your Thursday. Thursday. Okay, so core brand values: actionable, enduring, fundamental, and intrinsic, right? We talked a little bit about why have core brand values, but let me just share this with you. Quickly. Core brand values are important because they establish the culture of your business, of your company, internally and externally, right? Core brand values affect hiring. So when you hire somebody, you're clear on your core brand values and you can make sure it's a good match. Your core brand values affect your marketing, right? Because you should always be marketing from a place of core brand values. Right? Your core brand values will affect your productivity, period, right? Because instead of confusion, you have clarity. And your core brand value will affect your purchasing decisions. What do you buy for your business? What do you buy in your life? What do you purchase? And are they aligned with your core brand values? So your core brand values are critical, and that's why your culture, hiring, marketing, productivity, and purchasing. So, need help with your core brand values? I would love to help you. Okay, so BARRCODE Branding's core brand values, right? Because, you want to know, did we do the work? Of course we did the work. BARRCODE Branding's core brand values are exceptional quality, meaningful design, innovative creativity, generous client support, and a commitment to integrity and fairness. And what's last? That's right, a commitment to responsibility, because you have a responsibility to the community. You have a responsibility to this planet. You have a responsibility to this world. And we have a responsibility to each other. So that's it for my Love Fest today. I appreciate all of your support. And if you need and are looking for a community, we have the Women's Business Link. That's a Facebook group. Women's Business Link is wonderful for supporting women in their business efforts. There are just brilliant minds in there sharing tips and tricks and secrets and support. We also have our Brand Builders Business Movement, and that is just that. That is a Facebook group that supports people that are building their brand. They are, whether they are a brand new business or a growing established business or an established business that's scaling, you need support, right? So please get involved. If you want to know what we're all about, join the groups. Pay attention to the Facebook page. I'm committed to pushing out more Facebook Lives where I offer some value and some tips and some education around branding and business strategy. So for now, thank you all that joined us. I really appreciate you being here, and I'm looking forward to getting to know all of you better. Mwah! Have a wonderful Thursday.